y'all, welcome back to Birdhouse Vintage. I'm Haley. I wanted to share with you our fall collection. I finally have everything listed except for I think one item, which I will be working on probably later today. I'm most distracted by stuff. So I wanted to show you everything that we currently have in our fall decor section of our Etsy shop. If you look at the top of my Etsy shop, you'll see shop sections, and I have a whole section of just fall inspired decor. So some of these things are items that have been in the shop for a while already, and I just felt like they fit in with the fall decor. Some of the stuff you've seen while I was shopping at the thrift store. Some of these items also came free to me via my mother, so that was very nice. Some of this is brand new that you haven't seen, so I'm very excited. Let's get started. We're not gonna make it to get a pumpkin spice latte. How can somebody film a fall decor collection without a pumpkin spice latte, I ask? How can they do that? But maybe we'll have to go tomorrow. I have to go tomorrow for our pumpkin spice latte. So the first item is this fruit bowl, German porcelain. This piece was a great aunt's of mine, and we decided that it needed to find a better home, somebody who would really love and appreciate it. It has beautiful iridescent glaze with some brown and gold detailing, has little raised bits in the porcelain, and cherries and apples and grapes. So that's just a really nice serving bowl. A lot of these pieces are sort of fruit grape inspired topiary kind of things. Maybe I'll just go ahead and show you all of those items first. That would be smart. That would be really smart. So the next thing you saw in a thrift with me, this beautiful Italian grape cluster pitcher. It says made in Italy on the bottom. And I just really thought this was so unique. I really am in love with white porcelain and white ceramics, but I would love to keep this. It's already listed on the shop, so someone needs to go buy this. These were also given to me by my mother, and they are these really cute water glasses or highball glasses. They have a frosted grape motif and a gold rim. The gold detailing is a little bit worn away, but they're still very pretty and they're very elegant. The next fruit thing are these salt and pepper shakers. These are made in Japan, and they have their original stoppers, which is always a big plus for when you're selling the salt and pepper shakers, but I just love the color. They're really pretty. I actually bought these for myself, but I've decided they don't really go with my kitchen, but I really love them, and I felt like somebody needs to have these. There's a little chip right here on this one, and then there's another chip on the pepper shaker as well. But all those chips are kind of on the back side, so they're very easy to hide. And the glaze is so pretty. I love the detailing by Inarco. And all of my listings have a lot of information about every item, so just look on my Etsy shop and you can see different brands and just a little history about each item. I like to include that in my listings. This piece I got at the Goodwill right as I was starting my Etsy journey. I've had this in my collection for a while, but I kind of always intended to bring it to the shop. Oh, you also saw this in my cleaning video that I did, which I'll link the cleaning video below about how to clean vintage items. It's a really neat artichoke on a pedestal. It doesn't have a name or brand, but I think it's so sculptural and pretty. It'll look really nice in a kitchen, or if you collect kind of like ceramic fruits and vegetables, this would be a great addition. It feels very Greek or Roman. I would love to keep that, but I don't have a place for it. So next is this English Johnson Brothers plate. It is so beautiful and colorful. It feels like ironstone, and it's in the Lincoln pattern. It has a lot of crackles and crazing, which I really like. I know some people that's not really their thing, but I really love crazing. I think it's beautiful. And then on all the orange flowers, there's a little hand-painted raised bit, which you can't really see on camera. You can kind of see it, but you can definitely see it on my Etsy photos, so I feel like it's very harvesty. I love the colors. They're so pretty. I have another plate with a turkey on it, a turkey and cypress trees. And this is RS Prussia. It has beautiful gold, like scallopy detail. That turkey, so cute. I think this would make really good wall decor with like another plate. Like that would just look so nice on a plate wall. But you could use this for Thanksgiving. I feel like if you're kind of a hunter or like have a log cabin, that cabiny kind of feel, this would be really pretty. These I found out are actually worth quite a lot of money, but I have mine listed at a pretty reasonable price compared to some others that I have seen online. And then next, to go with our kind of picturesque landscape idea, I have this oil painting. This was at the Hand Me Up shop. It's a beautiful fall mountain scene with an icy river. Very Bob Ross kind of style, but I just feel like this one is so well done. You can tell they're not just trying to copy Bob Ross. Like, somebody has actually seen this scene and they've painted it, and it's really beautiful. It is artist signed, but I can't figure out what the name is. Yeah, no clue. I have no idea. Their signature is very signature-y. It says 12 by 16 on the top, so that's the size of the canvas. And I know some people like to see the backs of canvases. It has age. It's not a newbie. I just think that was very, very pretty. And then I have one glass piece, and this has also been in the shop for a little while, but I thought it was really great for fall. It's this beautiful peachy amber color. This is called a console bowl, so you would have it sitting on a console table or an entryway table. Be a great little catch-all for keys. You also could turn it this way and use it to display things on the outside. You could put chips, and then this is our next item. You could have a salsa bowl on top with chips around the outside. I think that would be a really neat serving idea. But the etching on this is so pretty, and the color is just gorgeous. Reminds me of a harvest moon. I've sold another one of these, but it was in a pink color. This would also be really neat if you got a flower frog and you made just a very nice low kind of arrangement. This would be so pretty around the edge of your arrangement at the center of a beautiful table. I have a few ceramic and pottery pieces. This bowl is a handmade bowl, studio pottery, artist signed, so it says Shelby 2016. And I just love the glaze with the little like orangey, rusty kind of speckles. It reminds me of like the inside of an oyster shell. And then this one is by the same artist, but it has this really cool texture on the outside. And then it's very nice and shiny glaze on the inside. So these would be really great little dip bowls, salsa bowl, little soy sauce bowl. I just think they're really rustic and very pretty at the same time. Next, I have these Bailey's mugs. They're kind of a nice ochre, yellow gold color with these green speckles. They have a beautiful glaze, a little bit of crazing, but I think that was intentional. They're by Bailey's. I have 4 of those, and those came from Goodwill, and I just think they're really, really cute for fall decor. One of them has a very tiny chip, but it's very not noticeable. See how fun the textures and the colors are? Oh, I'm just in love. And then next I have this burgundy basket. This is also a piece of studio pottery. These molds, I think, were popular in the 70s. So this is one of those places where maybe you would go and you'd buy the pre-made molded piece of pottery and then you would paint it yourself. But I think the glaze is so pretty and shiny. I have a little more information about it on my Etsy shop, but this would be so cute. Look, I have these little velvet pumpkins. That would be so cute with like this or like acorns. So that would be a really cute piece of fall decor. And then I have this huge, I just got this from the Hand Me Up shop, this huge gathering basket. I do not know how I will ship this. Thankfully, it's not very heavy. It's just really big. So I'll have to find a really big box, but I just got this. It needs to be cleaned. So this is the only item that's not listed on the shop right now, but it's really, really nice. Very good quality. It has a wooden handle. I can just see this on the middle of a dining room table on Thanksgiving. You could line it with a beautiful tea towel and serve bread out of it. This also would be great for just harvesting your fruits and vegetables from your garden or picking flowers from your, I'm gonna kill all this stuff. Gathering flowers from your cutting garden. So this is a really nice basket. I love buying baskets for the shop, but I haven't sold that many but that's okay. I really like them anyway. And then next we have this wooden box. It has an acorn handle and it's really, really nice. The pictures make it kind of look like the two different woods are a different color, and on camera it kind of looks like that too, but I think it's just the way that the light catches it, because in person they're I'm pretty sure they're the same kind of wood. Green felt bottom. I did pay up for this item, but I've listed it for about what I would list a wooden box for anyway, because I just thought this was really unique. Little acorn, he's so cute. I did show a clip of these on last week's video, and it's these mid-century gold leaf cups. They're really, really nice. They're in really good condition. There's just a little bit of wear on the gold, but not significant at all. Beautiful frosted detail. They're very shiny. They're not scratched up at all. So these were one of the first things we picked up for the shop, and we've sold one, so we have 2 left. So those are very cute. Next I have this really cool mid-century wall art. It's got brass and copper butterflies and maple leaves. It's really cool. It has 2 hangers on the back. You could probably hang it vertically or horizontally, depending on what you were looking for. You could even put a ribbon in the middle on the 2 hangers. That would be really, really cute. I just love these pieces together. They're so cute. I know that bigger versions of this can go for a lot of money, but I just love the cutout detail and their little antennas. They're so cute. And then I don't know if fish are really considered fall decor, but I did include this in the fall collection because it's copper and it's really, really pretty. This is one of those like mid-century fish molds, copper molds, has a little hanger. I am very attracted to fish themed items. I don't know why. I don't have any fish things in my home, but I really, anytime I see a fish thing, I want to buy it. So I also have a few other fish items that were already listed to the shop that are in the Etsy store, so you'll have to check those out. It's like the fish bottle, and then there's some little plates. I just love a fish thing. I don't know why. He's just kind of cute. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll check out our collection on Etsy. All of these pieces except for the basket are listed on the shop right now, so they are ready to go. If you have any questions about any of these items, just comment them down below. I love getting comments from y'all. Just let me know, what was your favorite piece? I'll tell you what my favorite piece was. My favorite piece is the grape pitcher. I love this piece. I will cry bitter tears when this sells. Delilah, it's okay, I'm literally almost done. I'm almost done, I promise. Is that what you need? Do you need a pumpkin spice latte? I don't know what words you think I said. Because none of those are words you should know. A pumpkin spice latte? She's looking at me very intensely. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I don't know what next week's video is going to be. It'll be a surprise, and I will see y'all soon. We upload every Thursday, and I hope you have a good weekend. Bye. Oops. Ugh. No, don't just say that. Okay, and I forgot my gold brass piece. I don't know how well this video is going.